All right, guys, welcome back to Bored Gamer, and this is playing Stadia on a TV, and this is actually the Sony A80J running Google TV. Why I wanted to show you this is because this is one of the first TVs that you can download Stadia as an app, and I'll show you right here with the app. So we're going to go through the whole process in terms of just playing Stadia and all that kind of fun stuff. So here are my applications, and you can see Stadia as an app. That is not a Chromecast or anything like that. This is actually an app I downloaded off the Play Store. You can also see Redream here. So you can actually download anything you want to. But there are two ways to access this. You can either go to your apps, or if you've actually used Stadia, it will show up in your input settings. So you can see it here. Input says Stadia. Now, once we go in, select Stadia, it's gonna start up, and it's a pretty quick process. Now, forgive this angle. This is the angle I have the least amount of reflection on screen. Now, it's gonna ask you to choose an account. You can have multiple accounts. I'm gonna pick my account. We'll go in, and yeah, we're about to actually have Stadia here. Now, if it's your first time, it's gonna ask you to pair a controller, and you can, like you see, we're already on. You can actually use either an Xbox controller, a PlayStation controller, or the Stadia controller via Bluetooth, which is great. So your menu here, you have a couple options. You have, of course, the game you're currently playing. You can go down and it shows you all the games you have. So you've got Destiny 2, I've Gone Sport. These are all the Stadia Pro games I have. So all the games you have will show up here at the bottom. Now the store doesn't show up. You can either press B to return to Stadia, switch accounts, exit Stadia, so on and so on, so forth. And to go back to the game we're playing, you just basically press up. Now, if you press and hold down either your PlayStation button or your Xbox button, that also gives you this menu. Now, if you go ahead and just tap that button, now that gives you, of course, your Stadia side menu where you've got, of course, your controller functions, your options for performance. You can see I have it for 4K as the highest, even though I usually don't get 4K performance. And then connection, your friends, and all that. And just to show you here again, you can see he said hold to exit Xbox, close B. So those are the buttons that you're actually using right there. These buttons right here are showing you that I'm using an Xbox controller, which is pretty nice. So let's go ahead and fire up some Mortal Kombat. All right, so the thing about Stadia that I do like is that it's pretty quick to load up the games compared to Xbox Game Pass. So Microsoft, if you're watching, please, I know you guys are doing that update, and hopefully we see that make things faster in terms of games loading up. But we're gonna go load up Mortal Kombat here, and dare I say that, look, it's faster. It's actually taking its sweet time now. But okay, game's loading up, which is great. Warning, read before playing, yada, yada, yada. Now, I wanna know how many people are playing Stadia right now? That's something I would like to know. If you are, leave a comment down below, and let me know what games you're actually playing on Stadia. So you can see Mortal Kombat is up. I'm gonna go to fights. I'm gonna go local, and let's just pick Sub-Zero. So you can see how quick we are in the game already. I'm gonna pick up Johnny Cage instead. Nope. Now, once in a while, you will notice some latency. Not too bad though, especially streaming off the TV. It really depends on the game you're playing, but you get the idea here. So I'm gonna go ahead, jump into a gameplay, and then I'm just gonna give you some gameplay of Destiny 2 so you guys can actually check that out and enjoy. All right. Okay, so my Sub-Zero, ooh. So it works pretty well. In terms of resolution, I would say I'm getting probably around a nice solid 1080p. This doesn't really feel 4K, but it still looks really good. And then again, this is a 4K TV, so you get the idea, right? And it plays well so far. I've been using it. Then again, my connection, guys, is oh, I missed that completely. So my connection is 1 gigabyte down, and about, I believe, 50 up, which is through Optimum. I don't have Verizon. I do have Verizon at home, which of course I've got a gig up and down, which is nice. But you get the idea. So, you know, the better your connection, the better this works for you. And this is also running on Wi-Fi. So this TV is not connected wired. This TV is connected wirelessly via Wi-Fi. So if I go ahead and press this button, I'll press the pause button. It will actually pause. I can get to the move list menu. If I press and hold, that would say resume game or exit game. So I'm gonna exit game. And of course it gives me a session. I say it was excellent. It ran pretty well. So now the next one's gonna be Destiny 2, but I wanted you to hear it with the TV. I'm gonna give you a front camera angle and we're gonna play it and you'll see how gameplay actually works.
These phones had an unfamiliar house symbol. What are we dealing with? Someone's been staying here. There's traces of darkness energy. It's Braytech from Eventide, Clovis Bray's Golden Age colony here on Europa. Whoever was here was using it to track Barrick's tomb. They must have intercepted the distress signal before we did. Okay, I've got the signal's true origin point now. It's not far. Let's hurry.
All right, so that is Destiny 2, and pretty much this is gaming on Stadia on a TV. It's honestly, it's pretty cool. I like what they've done. And yeah, I can't wait to see how this improves. And also I can't wait to see what Xbox does with Game Pass on TV, but it's very capable. And let me know what you think though. Would you actually do this now if you say have a Sony TV? And I think LG TVs also support it. I haven't actually confirmed that, but if you do, let me know. Otherwise, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and always enjoy your entertainment.